Man, that camera shot gonna mess with me. All right, so yeah, we live. We're live on the official first Making the Mogul casting call with Miss Madelyn. How are you, Miss Madelyn?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, 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 good. We are the Making the Mogul show is something special that Total Entertainment Radio is bringing directly to the city of Detroit, and basically we want to highlight industry leaders, and business leaders all over the city. It's a lot of great things going on in this city, with even more greater things right on the horizon.
Yeah.
And so Making a Mogul was a concept that we sort of developed, right, in order for us to do our part in showcasing the gems of Detroit, and really showcasing that process into mogul status. I want to put this out there, even to you, Madelyn, right before we start. It's not about presenting the mogul image. Um, for us, right? It's
Yeah.
about presenting the mogul process. And even as I look at your background, right, I'm feeling that, right? Because it looks like we're at the factory. It looks like we may be somewhere close to around where the magic happens. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
It's
this
the home office. It's kind
is
of
it.
my
Okay.
space.
Okay.
So this
Okay.
is
What we got there on the backboard? Is that a vision board that I see?
so it's a cork board. It has
Mhm.
some stuff that's, something I want to look at on a regular
Okay.
basis. So
Okay.
yeah.
This has nothing to do with
Oh,
the
you mean down here? Is that a
yeah,
vision board?
down there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. It wasn't oh, I didn't even realize you could see that far back.
Oh yeah, I can see it good through these.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I did that like a couple years ago.
Mhm.
Every now and again I come across some stuff. I want to change some stuff. So
Let's talk about that real quick, since
yeah.
since it came up. It's so you say it's a vision board you did a couple years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the vision?
Just growing my business, like
Mm-hmm.
becoming a entrepreneur
Mm-hmm.
full time.
Okay.
So that was pretty much what I was putting in the atmosphere. And
What kind of business?
um so I have a small business consulting firm.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to work for some bigger consulting firms that
Mm-hmm. What
did
type of
some
consulting?
business information systems.
Oh, break that
So
down
like
for me.
CRMs,
Mm-hmm.
ERP systems. So like all the back end pieces that
Mm-hmm.
like big corporations use and have interconnected pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do a lot of that with like some bigger companies. I just wanted to do it with some smaller companies. I just
Mm.
enjoyed the experience of
Okay.
working with smaller businesses.
So what is it that you can do for a company, or that for a company, like what after getting service from you, what would they have achieved?
Some consistency in their systems. So I think a lot
Oh,
of entrepreneurs start off and, it's like get the money,
of
make the
course, right,
money,
right,
right? And that's
right,
important. And then they
right.
start doing it and then forming some bad habits with their
Mm.
information and how they use their systems. And
So when you say their systems, are you talking about things such as like marketing and sales, or just collecting their data, right?
yep,
A sort of thing. Is that what you're speaking about?
all of that. Like, so
All of that. Okay.
operations,
Right.
operation systems. So
Right.
when it's like your CRM system or your website and your forms, and if you even have that, or, those types of things. So just helping businesses get better with their back end systems. Because a
Mm.
lot of what I saw when I was in the bigger companies
Mm-hmm.
is they would buy smaller companies,
Mm-hmm.
and integrating those smaller companies, a lot of the times they're doing that for the customer base, or,
Mm-hmm.
for some particular type of merger and
Mm, so
acquisition.
it sounds like they would want to attract an audience, or attract a clientele that they wouldn't normally attract, but the smaller company has attracted.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So
Okay.
they are basically buying up a piece of business,
Right.
and then in trying to integrate their systems, it's like everything is everywhere. So,
Mm.
and that's just something they never really deep dive into
Mm-hmm.
when they're doing a lot of the back end conversations up front, because
Mm-hmm.
most of that is usually money and clientele.
Mm-hmm.
So, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
The bottom line.
yeah,
So what
basically.
makes you what makes you wanna what makes you wanna, I don't want to say drop down because it's not a drop down, right? But what makes
No,
you want to go from big business, right, to building the small business? Because I'll be honest with you, I like the ambition in that,
yeah.
right?
So
But it's not
it's a
necessarily the
lot.
smart move. So what makes you want to do it?
Yeah, you're correct.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really just, I think everybody deserves an opportunity to kind of build their dream. You know,
Okay.
I've been in technology for a long time,
Okay.
so I I've seen some of the pitfalls. I've seen some ways to, make it happen on the budget.
Mm-hmm.
So it just depends on like where you're at in your journey. But
Right.
I like getting behind businesses that I can see the vision. So it's
Okay.
it's one thing to work for like a Fortune 500 company and
Right.
you're going to make the money,
Right. Of
but
course.
you know what is it that they're doing
Yeah. Where
that
where they
you
going?
really support? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just
Yeah.
stability,
Yeah.
and I wanted a little bit more than just okay, like I was happy with what I was doing. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't necessarily happy with the industries
Okay.
that I was serving. So
Hold on one
I,
second. Hold on. I'm
yep.
sorry. This light acting funky again. Right in the middle. We getting into some in good conversation. I almost thought I was on the radio. Yeah, it's acting on live. Oh well. This what happens when you making the mogul. I think what you did was good. You did something. Like rotated some more, like you was doing. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's because the sun set or something. Try opening that up. See if it give us a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. It gave me a little something, something. It could work. It ain't like it's the show, but I just wanted to look good a little bit, just in case you know who watching. Uh,
I'm just
Madeline,
mad.
we
I'm
getting
not
to see
mad.
what it's really like.
Yeah.
This is an interesting conversation. We definitely having a conversation. We gonna record this and look over it. But I think this is worth picking your brain for.
Yeah.
You talked about needing to see the division or the direction, right?
Right.
That your company is growing in. What type of direction is something that draws your attention?
Just like positivity and growth.
Mm,
There's a lot of people in a lot of different industries that kind of have that vision, like
mm-hmm,
for fitness and like health, and
mm-hmm.
I'm like, and I feel like they all deserve a place
Yeah,
online, to
that's.
be found and find their community. So
I feel like they all deserve a place on making a mogul.
they, I feel like they all deserve a place on
You
making
get
them
what
up.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and I guess that's what's drawing my attention because I'm hearing you speak this, and I don't know about you, or I don't know how much you know about our history, but I think I told you before. Like, I'm literally in the process of writing a show now. I got some drafts done, right? So sort of serving as like some blueprints of
Yeah.
how we want stuff to go. Yet at the same time, I didn't want to finalize it until I
Right.
met everybody, right?
Yeah.
For the express purpose of what you were talking about, which was seeing the vision. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as a writer, I cannot write what I cannot see.
Yeah.
If that
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
understand.
You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
And even in
I'm a
business,
journaler, so I get
you're a
it.
journaler. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So your journal is filled with stuff you done saw already. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it goes into the journal. I get it.
Yeah.
And so but for me, because I personally, right, create in so many different areas, that vision part has to be like step one for me,
Yeah.
because what I create in one area affects what we create in another area, right?
Yep.
And they all really, in my opinion, have to be moving in the same direction of what the vision
Yeah.
is, right?
I'm
So
with
whether it's the radio station, right, or this show Making the Mogul, or our graphic design company, right, or even our Christian radio station,
you. Right.
when people see us, a lot of times it almost is like It just depends on where they met us at, but they all know that it's moving towards the same thing. They know we stay positive, right?
Right.
But at the same time, they know Silas about his business too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, they know it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
But this is the vision that we have put forth, and what we what we put out to people, but also what we are to people behind closed doors.
Right.
Like, and staying consistent in that. So much of our brand is a reflection of our character.
No,
If
I agree with
you
you
get what I'm saying?
100%. Yep.
And I don't believe in allowing the brand to misrepresent who you are, because then there becomes a disconnect with the people. And a lot of people don't know this, but we literally started this because of we wanted to be what we needed at one point in time.
I agree with you 110%,
You feel me? You feel me?
150%, like a
And
thousand percent.
that really was,
I tell
yeah.
people that all the time. Like, be
Mhm.
a change you want to see in the world. So,
Yeah, and that's what it was.
yeah.
We got tired of talking about it. I got tired of the barbershop talks. I got tired of the beauty shop talks. I got
Yeah.
tired of stop talking to me about it. If you ain't doing something or ready to do something, if I got an idea, then go ahead and talk to somebody else, because we gon' do it. Like, even this show, right?
Right.
And I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna bash or anything like that, but this show was birthed from another project that we did. And the truth is, we got done with that project and people was like, it didn't pan out the way it was supposed to be.
Right.
We could have did this, we could have did that, we could have got better. And I said, you know what, that lasted all of about a week. And then I stopped answering my phone, and we got in the lab and started making this. You know what I'm saying, for making a mogul. And so it's
that's what
important.
it's about. Like, doing better, learning your lessons, moving forward,
Yeah.
finding a way to work with what you got. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. And to
nothing
me,
wrong with that.
that's the real spirit of Detroit.
Yeah.
Like, I've been in and around Detroit for 40 years, you know what I'm saying? And I've traveled to some great cities with great people: Atlanta, Birmingham, Jacksonville, Baltimore, San Diego, St. Louis, Chicago, Gary, Indiana, right?
Yeah.
And all of those cities pretty much, right, have a constant base in our communities.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Of people that want to do better.
Right.
But I think the one thing that separates Detroit, right, from a lot of people, places that I've been, is not only do we have so many people that want to do better and want to do it the right way, but we have so many people that want to do better, want to do it the right way, but can't connect with other people that are like that.
Yes.
That's why we birthed the show.
Yes.
Like,
I think,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think, and I've been like getting out a little bit more, and
how is that for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been meeting people who are in that space. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to do better. Like, I spent the last weekend, like, Black Tech Saturday, and like a women's empowerment conference. And it was just a lot of people out there, like, you know what I'm saying, putting their ideas out into the world and trying to make it a better place. And I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, people using their energy.
I think the biggest test that is going to present, especially for us in this show, right, is, one, are we going to be able, are we as a production team, right, going to be able to effectively present the vision, and then navigate our course? And then, two, right, are the people that come on to the show, are we going to win their trust at a level where they let us drive?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I understand the newness of a project, and I understand even the hesitancy for a lot of people that have, especially people, if you've been watching, and people don't know, we've been for the past 2 or 3 months, I done talked to about 1,000 people. I'm not even lying, over on the phone, on my personal cell phone number. You know what I'm saying? Even sent out even more emails. not necessarily just trying to hit numbers, but just making sure that we hit the quantity of people, to
Yeah.
give them a chance to experience this, because there's so much going on. That's just, let's just put it out there, scammers. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to create sincere connections with everybody, and I think that is what I want to highlight on the show, right?
Yeah.
Us doing things of that nature, you or people like you, and connected with the Black Tech Saturdays and the women's
Yeah.
empowerment events. We've even done a couple, maybe two going on three women's events ourselves,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
Just creating that camaraderie.
Yeah.
Um, I want you to, and I want everybody that's thinking about being a contestant to understand. From the projects that I've done, I've been a contestant on a show, right?
Right.
And I think the biggest thing that I got from being on the show was the other contestants.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I can understand that.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? When
Yeah.
I
People
tell
with
you we
shared
ride for each
experiences.
other,
Yeah.
we ride, but because through that experience, like, and it was tough. Like, we went through the trenches. I don't plan on doing not even close to y'all what from us, like, because it ain't even that serious. You know what I'm saying? but but the blessing of those connections, and you will get to know me a little bit more. I don't forgot we on live now. You'll get to know me a little bit more. Like, I don't really BS around, when it comes to the real stuff. So if I say something,
Yeah.
it's like I'm not fluffing it out. It's really how I feel. But
Yeah.
like, we're still in each other's lives even now, and I don't think we're going nowhere, because you know what I'm saying. Those were real. Those were genuine.
Yeah.
Going on to an experience like this, how confident are you in your ability to form those type of genuine connections?
I think I'm good. Like I
Yeah,
feel like when people get to know me, like
yeah,
people tend to like me. Like I
yeah.
think I add to people's lives like on
That's
purpose.
what's up.
You
That's
know,
good.
so
Yeah.
I I'm really into intentional movement, So I
Okay.
try to be the person again that I would want around me.
Around you.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
What do you think could be your biggest takeaway from this experience?
like you said, the connections,
The connection.
just
Yeah.
meeting other people again that are just trying to like grow their brands, be an impact in the world, like,
Mhm.
for
And I want
the
I want
better.
to put it out there, like, seriously, and like, from what we did, like I said, the connections with the contestants definitely were the biggest things for me. But for this show, I think I want to step that up even further, right?
Hmm.
To even extend to the production team, um,
Okay.
and even the people that we bring on. Like, I want us to all leave connected.
Yeah.
Since we left our show, we've made money with each other. Like, what I'm saying, I done did
Yeah.
a couple events with people. They done did, went to their events, did panels, that sort of thing. And so, to me, when doing it like that, I hate to put it in the form of a contest, to be honest
Yeah.
with you, but I know that's what draws people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Just what draws people,
I
right?
you know what? I just thought it was like really good marketing. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's cute. I
You
like
like
it.
that?
I
Thank
was
you.
like,
I prayed about that, girl.
yeah, I was like, I like it. I like it.
I
I was
appreciate
sitting
that.
here like, I got my little nonprofit, I got my for profit. I was
Yeah,
like, I can help. And I was like,
yeah,
and that's what I want to do. Like that's the
yeah.
reason I took a step back from corporate was
Mhm,
because like I wanted to help one, people who look like me, and
mhm.
then
Yeah.
two, like my neighborhood. Like I opened
Mhm.
my business where I grew up. So,
That's what's up.
you
That's a
know,
blessing. That's
yeah.
a blessing. Man, I was just about to ask you something.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
man, that
sorry.
was good. No, you good. You good. You good. You good. Um, Man, it was right on the tip of my tongue. I'm gonna move on. Watch I come back to it.
It's
Watch I
okay.
think about it
I'm
again.
good. I'm good.
Um,
I roll with
but yeah,
it.
that's what I was talking about. So I want to make sure that, like I said, that it's even more connections in there,
Yeah.
and I'm encouraging everybody to milk it. Like
Okay.
milk it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
milk it. Write down everybody's number. Write down everybody's email. Like talk to
Yeah.
them behind my back. I'm not one of them gatekeeping type of dudes. Once I introduce you, I done did my job. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
and it's really up to you. To do the thing. That's what
That's
I was going to
awesome.
ask you.
Okay.
What do you? So you said the connections was the biggest thing. What is it that you see? What is it that you saw at the end of that vision board behind you?
So at the end of the vision board, there's a picture of like a restaurant,
Mm. Is
a
that the
family
goal?
restaurant.
Is that the
So
goal? One of the
so
goals? Mm-hmm.
actually that's a goal. That's not
Mm-hmm.
the goal. The
Mm-hmm.
goal is just to be impactful and happy. But
Mm-hmm.
like a goal,
That's one of them benchmarks
yeah,
that
like
you
a
got.
goal, like me and my husband, like we
Mm-hmm.
enjoy cooking. It's like a
Okay.
family thing. So, and he's really good at it.
Okay. How soon
So,
would y'all be ready to move on that?
oh, it's not a now goal.
Oh, it's not a now goal.
It's not a now goal. It's
I'm
something
gonna
that's
ask him. I bet he ready to do it now.
maybe.
You know
No, nah, he not ready yet because he's not
he ain't
talking
ready
about it
yet.
enough.
You ain't
Nah,
talking. Oh, once he start talking about it, that's when it.
yeah,
That's about how
yeah,
I am. So once it keep coming up, yeah, you better go ahead and watch out.
yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
It's a
Then
goal. So
that's cool. That's cool. So I think we got everything that we need. I'm not. I want to before we turn off the live. I do want to make sure that and I think me and you went over it over the phone. So our goal for the casting, honestly, is to pick a top 30.
okay.
Did I tell you that already?
No, I don't
I did.
remember the
Okay. Well, I'm glad we're saying it now. So,
breakdown.
because
Yeah.
I can tell somebody else to watch this video now. I ain't got to
Yep.
say it no more.
Top 30.
So our plan is like to take the top 30.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, if we can take a top 50, I'm probably going to try to take a top 50 because
Okay.
believe it or not, it's a lot of, I call them holes because that's how I see them in my script. I literally
Okay.
see holes in them, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of holes in the script that have different roles that can be filled by different businesses and whatnot.
Okay.
I actually just took a call right before I got on a line with you, and I got a couple public speakers that want
Okay.
to come on as sort of a judge mentee type role as
That's
well.
what's
But
up.
we have holes openings for guest judges. We have openings for commercials. We have openings for sponsorships. We
Yeah.
have openings for guest presenters, and then we have some openings for speakers.
Okay.
Like I was telling you before, and I'm gonna keep saying it till I'm blue in the face. We're trying to make it as much Detroit and all Detroit as humanly possible. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
So the more people, the more show that we show that we give, the more I want people to be like, oh, that person does this in Detroit. Oh, that
Yeah.
person, you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And really bombard them with the quantity because I know
Right.
it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so even as we move, so with that being said, our shooting is not going to be until the end of winter, beginning of spring of
Okay.
next year. And
Okay.
what we're going to do is draw out that first 30 to 50 and then see if we can take that process from October to like the new year and
Okay.
sort of distribute them where we need them in the show, including the 10 contestants.
Yep. Okay.
And I can tell you now, Madelyn, seriously, I like what I see. Not that I'm somebody, you know what I'm saying, but
Hey, we are all somebody.
here you go. I like that. See, I need that. I need that on the show.
We are all somebody.
but
So
but
we're
you
good.
know, I definitely think that you embody a lot of the qualities that we're looking for
Yeah.
in a contestant, but not just in a contestant, to even be a part of this project. And that spirit that you have and you display, I think is something that could definitely be of help and benefit to us. So
Yeah.
be on the lookout.
Okay. That's what's
I
up.
know
Like
you
I
couldn't
said,
make it.
I
Yeah,
saw the vision. I was like, Ice Cube, I want to be involved. And I know
I'm gonna
you
be
told me it
honest
was
with you.
a
I
bunch of
want to
different
have
ways to serve.
yeah.
So I was like,
I want to
I'm open.
yeah. I want to
Yeah.
have another conversation with you but I don't want to do it until we figure out the casting first.
Okay.
And just see where I want to talk about the vision.
Okay.
Because believe it or not, as the producer, and I get it, we got to get through this show. I mean, or this season and everything, but this season is for all intents and purposes a pilot season, and
Okay.
we haven't reached our goal until we've secured season 2. And so that the vision that I'm trying to make sure that I have the right, that's in the right people's minds and ears, right, will be people that I believe can help us get to that second season. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's really, really where my head is at. I probably shouldn't be talking about it, but they made me do this interview, so I'm gonna do it the way I want
That's
to.
okay.
You feel me?
I feel like put the vision out in the world.
Yeah,
So you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Give me
Because
something to
what's
work towards.
yeah,
So
there we go. There we go. I'm trying to have a board like you.
yeah. I be trying to keep it up to date. Some
Yeah,
stuff be
I
changed. I
feel
gotta
you.
pivot a little bit, but you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? It's still
pivoting
aligned.
and that's going to be important. That the
Yeah.
pivoting, I've even had to pivot from the original concept of the show, and I feel like it may be some more pivoting involved in this. So even the fact that you understand that lets me know definitely that you could be somebody that we should definitely look into moving forward too, because I'm ready to have those people that's ready to pivot, move. But at the end of the
And
day, we're gonna get to that end zone for sure.
pivot.
Yeah, you feel me? Hey, look, don't start this right now. Hey, listen, that's all I got for you. This went way longer than it was supposed to go, right? It
It's
was really
cool.
supposed to be
It's
5 or 10 minutes.
cool. I'm about to wrap up my night. I'm about to go
Yeah,
and get some
yeah.
water,
This about to
get
be
some
the end of the
food.
night.
Boom.
Yeah, and chill and max and relax. And I
Yeah.
say just be on the lookout for us. Um, Definitely by the end of the month, the end of
Okay.
October, right? And we'll be seeing how we can move forward because I'm loving it and I really want to move forward.
That's what's up. All
All right,
right.
man, Madeline, you have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Okay. Uh huh.